Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Kennesaw State's offense will start this game off with the football. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first 2 plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on second down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense. And I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Huskies offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with it.
Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Just drives it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Give to the running back. And some room to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Power football with the run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run all.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Ball's drills it in, looking for space. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Handoff from the gun. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The Huskies want to move quickly.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Pocket breaking down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Going downfield for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They kick it away on fourth down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The hand to the running back. Oh, what a move. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bishop. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to run for it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Tries to get it on the ground. Creates a little space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To throw, it's Lindsey. He's got him. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Here's the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. They'll run the screen. And they get him down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It is perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Took a shot as he threw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They've had a couple of drives bogged down, had to settle for field goals, and now they'll try to get it into the end zone this time.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
This time he's got it. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
1st and goal, Northern Illinois.
To the air, it's Lindsey. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
With the grab and the score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Oklahoma State is ahead early in Stillwater, but that's not exactly Barry Sanders or Thurman Thomas out there. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 13 over Navy. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll go back to the ground. Gets it past the marker. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Got his man quickly. Turning it on. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. On second and goal, they go right back to him. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Trying to barge their way in. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. And the Huskies buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
To the air. It's Lindsey. Spits it out to the back. He's got it. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Reynolds. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on fourth and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They've just got to do a better job of finishing.
Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete to the right. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Here comes the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Nestled just inside that right upright. That gets them back to within 10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st down and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. They're working that left side. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that wide receiver screen. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Let's see what he can do with it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the big fella. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He's going to take off. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Finds a tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Fires to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance. Going for the big play. He's got it. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is humming.
Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Oh, and he wants to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Might want to stick with kicking this time after misfiring on the last fake. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The give to the lone running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker. It's Coleman. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Got him downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Georgia is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been sicking them since the opening kickoff. They're up by 21 over FIU. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The defense wouldn't let him lose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Second down.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Grabs it in the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Wide open downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly.
First down for the offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Second down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out in the flat. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. It's good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Slithers into space. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quick strike complete. At midfield, he's got room. Off to the races to the right. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll leave it with him. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the single back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Look out, he's got room. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Nobody falling for the tomfoolery, the chicanery, and it'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. The lead sliced to 3 at 16-13.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. To the air, it's Lindsey. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Northern Illinois right back to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Huskies are moving quickly down the field.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get concerned. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
1st and goal, Northern Illinois.
Wide receiver going in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. they'll try to pass it in. Swings it out to his running back. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the W.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. It's still a three-point game after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the three.
Yep.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front seven even get a finger on that guy.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. To the air on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on first down, to the pass, and getting the sack.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Leaves it with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and it's 4th down. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. He got it. And, guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the 4th quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Fighting off the defender. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Plucks it out of the air. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. We've got a tie game, and this defense will try to keep it that way with just a few minutes left. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the run, it's Nicky. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. Quick handoff. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They punt it away on 4th down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. He's got the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Quick completion on the out. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throwing right. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Huskies! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Washington had an impressive showing at home, and to do it with some of the legends of the past there. Mark Brunell, Napoleon Kaufman, and Lincoln Kennedy. What a special victory. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Under fire. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. The quarterback's just going to take a knee. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.